relationship, I've hit, she's hit, and, I didn't like it, but, it happened. I walked away, she walked away, we kind of took an off, it wasn't an off week, but we took an off few months, and then we kind of worked it back out. But, I can't say that things won't happen. There are fights, there's going to be fights, regardless, but constantly, no. There is no constant fights.
Well, there's a healthy way to fight, and I wasn't taught that as a kid. I saw, people beating the shit out of each other. And that was an okay way. That's how I was taught. But until I learned differently what's a healthy way to fight, to just sit down and discuss, take time out if you need to, talk about your feelings openly, and, make negotiations or compromises, okay? I feel, using I statements and communicating assertively and not aggressively, I think are really important.
Yeah. But as far as, I don't know how old she is. I guess it doesn't say on her profile, but technically in her terms, what I think she should do is cut it before it gets worse. You've already been abused by dad or stepdad, whatever you posted in there, and you know what it feels like, and it looks like it's going to be a trend again. And if you say that you don't like it as you've written here, back it up, go elsewhere, because there's other guys out there that'll treat you good, and if that's what you want, then you'll find it. It takes time. Nothing is instant. As much as we like for things to be instant, there isn't. It's not going to be.
Yeah, and I would definitely recommend counseling or someone that you can talk to. I would say, I agree with you that you should really break off the relationship and know exactly what you want before entering another one, and get some counseling, because it looks like if you don't want to be in an abusive relationship, then stop the trend. Kill the cycle before it continues.
I was going to say something else, but I forgot it, but that's okay.
You want to go on to the next one?
Sure.
Alright, let's see. Okay. We got one from Abby, and it's titled, "What Do You Think?" Okay, so my ex-boyfriend broke up with me for flirting. But I was wondering, is flirting really cheating? Because I don't think so. But he did have a good point, so I don't know what you think.
Me personally, girls flirt.
Guys flirt too, though. Come on.
No, I wasn't saying that. No, girls flirt, and especially the ones that are getting attention. Girls that are getting a lot of attention, they're going to flirt. And they're going to do it. If your boyfriend thinks you're cheating, I kind of think that's a cop-out. I don't feel flirting is one, unless you're doing it, well, if you're doing it in front of them, that's one thing. If you're doing it hardcore, that's another thing. There's, but if you're just regular flirting with a friend,
Yeah, and my opinion of this is that in relationships, agreements, compromises, what are your boundaries? Those have to be laid out. I don't believe that flirting is cheating, depending upon, there's various, levels of flirting. If it's light, I do sometimes be like, "How you doing?" And that's my way of flirting, just being silly. But, that's innocent. Now, if it's taken to another level, say, I want to, I don't even know, God, I've been at the game so long. But anyways, you get my point.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like, relationships, making agreements. What are your boundaries? Laying out the foundation before you get started. That's really key.
But still, thinking on a teenage level, they're not going to think about that stuff. They're
yeah, but see, that's things that they need to know to get prepared for the real world.
Yeah, but they're thinking, okay, well, he's cute. I got a boyfriend now. Okay, let's go do whatever, you know. They hang out for a while.
Yeah.
One does one thing that the other does or doesn't like, you know. It just goes on from there, and then it's like,
yeah,
it gets weird to me because I see it, you know, especially with my daughter's aunt who's 18, and yeah, we won't go there, but you know,
yeah,
they just hop into it, and then you know they start it from there. I mean, it's a learning experience at the same time, but they just kind of need that little bit of education.
Yeah.
To
well, I mean, that's why
we're
here, is because the lack of, and you know, what can we do to, you know, educate and inform other kids so that they don't go through experiences that we went through.
Yeah. But basically, I don't think flirting is cheating unless you're actually liking somebody else and you're just doing it in front of a guy. And then, well,
and it's just kind of like
that's just
plain out disrespect, in my opinion.
Well, then you did a good job in leaving, but okay, let's do some.
Oh my gosh, okay, this is from Julia Paolini. Help. I don't know what to do. My best friend had sex with my boyfriend, then taped it and posted it on the internet. What should I do? Oh my gosh.
Wow, honestly, leave them both the hell alone.
Yeah, they don't have any respect.
That's was that her best friend?
Yeah.
Her best friend and her boyfriend.
Her best friend and her boyfriend. Well, one, apparently she isn't your best friend now.
Yeah.
You know, my opinion is if someone, and we talked about this last week, last episode about friendships, okay? One, respect. And friendship is something that's important. And I wouldn't treat my best friend like that. So I'd say ditch them both, move on, and find yourself a better friend.
Yeah, because the one with the videotape out there is going to have the bad rep. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way a lot of times with the guys in nowadays century, but wow, but that girl, yeah, she's pretty much just screwed her her reputation, popularity, whatever, and if that tape's out there and they're showing it around just for kicks, well.
Yeah, are these people that you really want to be in your life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Let's see.
Okay, are there any other corrupted ones out there?
No, I'm sure there is. Wow, I'm liking this one.
We'll leave the last name out.
Seriously needing help. Okay, this is from Brittany. And,
as soon as the internet pulls it up.
Yeah, now it's want to be slow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Taping it, and yeah, you shouldn't do anything. Just leave them both alone.
Yeah, definitely say move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from Brittany. So this was posted, seriously needing help. So I'm 15, still a virgin. I found out something a couple months ago. I found out that you can still get pregnant even without even having sex, just by messing around. Well, I have a few signs of being pregnant and I'm scared. Do you think it might be possible? I've messed around with my boyfriend a few times in the last 2 weeks. I don't know what I should do. Should I take a pregnancy test, go to the doctor, tell my mom, or just not worry about it? Please help. I don't know what to do. This is a good subject. Yeah, from what I've been told, you can get pregnant without actually having sex. If a man's